This is ABC, WMAR. She's sleeping on the job. How you doing? Here. I ain't gonna interrupt y'all's live feed. How you doing?
Good, how you doing, bud?
Good morning.
Good to see you.
He been knowing me for 20 years or better since I came to Baltimore. I ain't gonna interrupt y'all's live feed.
How are you?
I'm doing all right. But with everything that's been going on, and I've been telling y'all about it since I started this. Who's the lady that y'all got on WMAR? Your report, give it to some. I mean, Mastalino. I cannot remember. I know that's Megan Knight. Like I said, I'm not going to interrupt your live feeds. I'm just going to give this to her.
Okay.
And then let y'all do what y'all do.
Okay. Sounds good.
I got to document everything I do. We're live at City Police Headquarters, Baltimore County Police Headquarters. Commissioner Hyatt got this. Commissioner Hyatt got this. T.J. Smith got this. Johnny Oleski got this. And it's all about Scott Shellenberger. Y'all talking about the police officers and their abuses? Well, I want a federal investigation on more than just your police officers. I want it on your courts. I want it on your courts. Scott Shellenberger's office. You got 10,000 cases that need to be reversed and remanded. 10,000 cases. Like I said, that's my paperwork. I've been fighting this fight since 2008. I've been homeless since 2011. Good morning. How are you doing? I caught you sleeping.
I know.
Here you are. This is for you.
Oh, thank you.
It's crime and investigative reporting, right? And we're talking about the corruption and everything that's going on in 2020. We're gonna clear the air about my history and everybody's history.
Okay.
That shows the TV stations. It shows when Christian Schaefer knew about this.
Okay.
Everybody, as long as you've been knowing me. You're going to have to tell me when I became this bad person. Not you, but your station is going to have to say when I became this terrorist versus me being Shorty.
Okay.
I'm the same Shorty that you met the first day.
All
right?
Believe it.
So y'all go ahead and do your live feed. I will not interrupt it.
Thank you.
But I will do this so they know that I was here.
Okay.
Mic check! Can you hear me now? And I don't work for Verizon. Now, this is how you respect people. This is behind the cameras. You don't get to see this in 5, 10, and 11. But I'm going to be behind the camera from now on. I'm going to be policing the police and the media. They got to hold the same moral higher standard that they expect our communities to be. You got to hold the news accountable too. Starbucks and Shorty 2020. I don't have to edit nothing. All mine is live feed. They got to send it back to the station. Don't work like that. Now you see that the station has it in their hand. All right, here we go.
Who is the woman that you see in that video being thrown to the ground by the Baltimore County police officer, says she was just trying to understand why police were at her home in Glen Oak last Friday afternoon. She was at a news conference yesterday surrounded by family members and her attorneys to share their side of the story. They say that this started last Friday, January 10th in the afternoon when Millerson's granddaughter, Sierra Floyd, and another adult had confronted a child who they say were causing problems on the school bus. They say the child then attacked them, so they called police. An officer identified as Corporal Brennan showed up. Floyd says that he was rude and aggressive to her, so she left, went into her home and then left her house to go to her grandmother's house, Mellerson's house, to pick up her children. She says a couple minutes later, Corporal Brennan and some other officers showed up to her grandmother's house. Now, Mellerson says she told the officers to either stay outside or produce a warrant if they wanted to come in. At that point, Mellerson says Brennan took out pepper spray and a taser. He pulled her out of her home, and that's when you see in the video another officer identified as Officer Schmidt pulling her, flipping her over, and throwing her to the ground before handcuffing her. And Baltimore County Police Chief Melissa Hyatt did release a statement about that video on Tuesday. She called it unsettling to watch, saying that it does raise concerns. She also thanked the person who reported it and sent that in. Now, an investigation is underway. Police Chief Hyatt says that once that investigation is complete, she does plan on releasing the body-worn camera footage to the public. We're live in Towson on Megan Knight, WMAR 2 News.
Mic check!
They're not awake, they are now.
They are now. Can you hear me now? I did that at the courthouse yesterday, like in the rotunda at the courthouse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, they started coming out the building and everything. I laughed my ass off. I just like stood right in the middle there and I hollered mic check. They was coming out of the courthouse, the old courthouse. It was like, I'm telling you, it was powerful. Now, you got the evidence. You have the information. Chief Hyatt's name is on it. Shellenberger's name is on it. It goes deeper than just the police. You got to go after the whole cancer, all right? From the judges, the politicians, everything. You know, you can't keep going after just like Glenn. Glenn didn't do that by herself. Bobby Zirkin helped her do that. You know what I'm saying? Branch helped her do that. You had other politicians that did it. You can contact Senator Kelly from Kelly Insurance. Senator Kelly, ask him about me. I was making this movie and he participated. He gave me $10,000 to help me do this. I got it. It's in my paperwork. And Senator Kelly's wife is on the documentary talking about me doing this movie. So this is like, I know who's who in Baltimore. I know who's got the money in Baltimore. Pat Arrakis helps me with my homeless program. And Christian know me from the beginning when he was doing what you doing, right? And you've been knowing me forever. Long time. So on that note, I want the same justice that y'all giving them. And I'm going to be policing the police and keeping the news honest. I'm going to keep them on their toes. Take it easy.
Take care of yourself.
All right. See, we can do it the easy way or the hard way. I could have been immature and just shut the shit down. But I'm going to let the news work for me this year. When they cut their cameras off, I'm going to cut my cameras on. Chief Hyatt got all of this. Chief Hyatt, T.J. Smith, the Democratic Party, because it's the money y'all make off of black bodies. J. Wendell Gordon got this in 2000. What? I handed it to J. Wendell Gordon a long time ago. Gave it to Dwight Pettit, Warren Brown. Yeah, making money off of black bodies. Martin Luther King told y'all about this in letters from a Birmingham jail. He told y'all about the haves and the have-nots. Boom told y'all that all black ain't black. Shorty just said mic check, and I do it very well. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. If I go to jail, I just got to worry about me. If I take 20, 30, then that's what Martin did. He took the kids to jail. I ain't going to take your kids to jail because they killing your kids. You feel me? They killing your kids. They killed mine. So this ain't my fight. This our struggle. I got skin in the game. You see me hand that information over to Megan Knight. Your TV station got to tell the truth. If they don't tell the truth, they're going to lose their FCC license. Putting you between a rock and a hard place. You between the mud and the dirt. ABC2 works for who? Today you work for Shorty. Mic check! You ready for this?